All right, guys, all eyes are on this debate that's going to happen tonight between Trump and Kamala Harris. This debate could be an event that shifts things forever in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market. This could be something that completely is a pivotal moment for crypto. Now, we've been here before. We've seen political events that shape markets. This is nothing new, but this one could be different. Why? Well, it's because both candidates represent sharply different visions of America's economic future. And that future could directly influence the cryptocurrency markets, regulations, adoption, and most importantly, the value of your Bitcoin. So stay alert, guys, because what's said or not said tonight could change everything. Without further ado, what the hell is going to be said in this debate tonight? We're going to talk a little bit about that. And at the end of the video, I'm just going to lay out my 2 cents on what the hell I think is going on. And as an American who grew up in California and has never voted in my life, I'm going to give you my perspective at the end of this. And as you know, my bedtime is in like 30 minutes, so I got to get it done. So this is back, at Bitcoin Nashville, right? Donald Trump says Bitcoin will overtake gold. So we know Trump's stance. If you're watching this channel, no surprise to you what's been going on. In fact, we've been covering the political angle the entire time on this channel. And as you can see, Unipix says over here, the next president of the United States is a crypto bull who has publicly predicted that Bitcoin's current 1.1 trillion market cap will surpass gold's 16 trillion market cap. This is not priced in, God willing. Trump at 52% on the polls and Kamala Harris at 46% on poly market polls. If this is true and goes and reaches gold's $16 trillion market cap, that pits Bitcoin at around a $900,000 to $1 million Bitcoin. I think we all think that. In fact, on today's X post that I made this morning, told you guys, Michael Saylor made a statement saying that he believes Bitcoin is going to $13 million within 21 years. Now, this post sums up pretty similar to kind of how I felt as a Californian and my political perspectives growing up in California, which is always a Democratic state. You get that kind of stuff, right? And I remember, even though I never voted, I remember having feelings for like pro Obama, pro Clinton, this kind of stuff. I'm leaning more left, but never voted, but that's what it did. And Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz from Andreessen Horowitz, they put out this podcast and said that they basically have been Democrats their whole life, but now it's in this TechCrunch article, but now they're switching and voting and putting out their support for Trump because they believe in innovation, because they're invested in crypto, because they think that for their business and business in general and innovation, that Trump is going to be a better candidate for that. So they're voting with their wallets. They're voting for innovation, for America to continue to be great. And as Jonah over here says, if Trump wins, Bitcoin will trade $300,000 before the end of his administration. The deficit and growth to the moon, USD to zero. Basically, what he's saying here, and this chart is saying, is that both candidates are going to spend, right? And the United States is already in such a big deficit. That's just going to get bigger, faster. And the only way, as we know, is to print more money, debasing the dollar. So as the dollar gets weaker, Bitcoin gets stronger. All assets priced or paired to the dollar will get stronger. And unless you're another fiat currency also being debased at a greater rate than the US dollar is, then of course, there's that. But since Bitcoin has a finite supply and cannot be overly printed, it's just mathematically priced in, baked in to be fantastic. The SEC has already leveled nearly $4.7 billion worth of fines against crypto firms this year, despite fewer enforcement actions than in 2023. The SEC is not your friend right now, not at least the way it's structured, not in crypto. No, thank you. And who has led that enforcement? Well, it has largely been the Democratic Party, the Biden-Harris administration so far that's been doing that. And, when Trump came out and started saying, I'm going to be the Bitcoin president, I'm going to be the crypto president, I'm going to be so pro-crypto, NFT cards, Trump cards, NFT collections. Kamala's party went out and started reaching out to people in the crypto business and asking how they can get into crypto, how they can be cool. And what happened to that? That was short-lived. That was short-lived. No more, right? Kamala's not doing any more. In fact, it's just gone completely quiet. And as we can see here over in Poly Markets, that this is the betting for the outcome of the 2024 election, and President Trump at 53%, Vice President Kamala Harris at 46%. And this is showing, let me start this over here.
63.8%, Kamala Harris at 36%. He's been right. He's been wrong in the past. What do you think?
I mean, look, what stood out for me from this poll was there's a lot of ink been spilled about the Republican problems with the gender gap, the Democratic gender gap.
Anyway, huge numbers in the polls from Nate Silver over here. You can see over here 64 to 35%. And in all the swing states, you also see Trump leading over here as well, literally in all the swing states, 56 days to election. Quinn Thompson says, I believe tomorrow's debate is a good chance of being deja vu. The first debate was the world's first oh shit moment for Biden. And I think this one may play out the same for Harris, setting the stage for Trump to leapfrog in the polls again. And we know that Kamala's lack of public appearance has been essentially making people just question, what the hell does she stand for? Who are you? Right? And finally, we get a moment where it's not a 13-minute soundbite essentially, but she's actually going to be on stage giving us her opinion. And what is she going to be saying? What will she be talking about? Well, the rules of the debate, guys, is going to be largely the same as before with the Biden-Trump debate, with the microphones muted, where they can't talk over each other. Same kind of thing, but this time it's going to be hosted on ABC. And so the question is, what are they going to be saying? Are they going to be talking about crypto at all? Well, Poly Markets gives us a prediction of what they're going to be saying. And what will Trump be saying? Well, they think that he'll be talking about abortion, the border czar. This is what he would say. Fake news, drill baby drill, comrade Kamala, Elon Musk, alien 5 times, border 15 plus times, tampon Tim. Crypto Bitcoin, only 17%, right? Only 17%. Poly Markets over here. What will Kamala say during she'll talk about abortion. She'll talk about convicted felon. She's going to be calling him a liar. She's going to say, hey, yo, I'm speaking. And she's probably going to stay away from DEI. That's not been a good look for the Democrats. Crypto Bitcoin, only 14%. So it's probably not going to be a discussion point. If it is, great. If it's not, but it doesn't matter. We already know which both parties are going to be focused on. I'll wrap up with that as well. What we're looking at here is, if you're interested, remember, the only thing that I really have exposure here to is MAGA Trump. This is the one that I told you guys to get into a long time ago when it was much cheaper, like 30 million or something. And Tucker Carlson still have, it's only at 7. It's very cheap Tucker, super big quality. For me, those are the ones I like a lot. To each their own. You know, there's Trump here all the way down from, like, was it 900 million before, now to 148. So if meme coins come back, if Trump ends up being a winner, this could pump. I'm not saying buy it. I still have a big bag of this one. I haven't sold anything. Trump, I never bought any. I did tell you guys about it a long time, but not really into it. And then just so you guys know, the Trump family is behind this World Liberty Financial thing. I'm not following super closely. There's some partnership with Aave to do some stuff. There's some controversy around this, but I just wanted to bring it up to you guys in case you were interested in checking it out. It's at World Liberty Fi on X if you're interested to go learn more. And Aave has been doing very, very well, up 50% over the past 30 days, despite the market conditions and everything. So what are my thoughts, guys? Well, my thoughts are this. I've never voted before in my life. Growing up in California, Democratic type of sentiment there. For me, it's more than just Bitcoin and crypto. It's more deep state. It is abundantly clear to me that the Democratic Party has been hijacked by the deep state, by corporate America, by military industrial complex. And when I was younger, I thought the Democratic Party stood for more liberal, anti-government, this kind of stuff. It seems like that has kind of switched over to where the Republican Party has now been more liberal, less governance, or maybe conservative is a better, conservative as in protecting the Constitution, protecting the people's rights, things like that. So really, I'm very anti-establishment, anti-deep state, pro-people's choice, pro-freedom, pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, pro-innovation. And for me, I really like RFK, and RFK is endorsing Trump. I really like Elon Musk. He's endorsing Trump. Andreessen Horowitz, arguably one of the best investors in the world, and certainly great in crypto as well, endorsing Trump. So for me, this might be the first year that I actually go out and vote. I'm very interested to watch this debate and see how it goes. Let's just say this, I'm very interested in in seeing if, well, I've essentially lost hope in America for a long time. That's why I left America before. I very much saw it going the wrong direction. I very much saw it being occupied by deep states, being by lobbyists, by political influence, by corporations, by World Economic Forum, this kind of stuff. Everything that people would say conspiracy theory, you know, that's kind of what I just didn't want to be involved. But like when you see things like RFK, what he's talking about and what Trump's talking about, and wanting to see if they're making a big change, looking at Bukele from El Salvador, what he's doing, and seeing like, you know, can a country, if El Salvador could do it with a very little budget, you know, could America turn itself around, right, and break free from this crap that's going on right now, right? You know, it's insane. I'm interested to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one.